sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, ready for this training camp. Official. Five more days. 5 more days.
5 more days. Well, yeah. Wait, the Wednesday, next Wednesday.
22nd.
Yeah.
22nd.
It's
Tuesday.
22nd. So basically, probably the 2 days or a day after that, we're going to start hearing some real news.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fact.
Just
that's when the reports come out about how good he look in his shorts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right now they're getting fitted for the booty shorts, Chris.
You already know, bro. You already. I hate this time of year, bro.
They send up
This
they send up that's with the pockets in them. They send up the
right. Look at the legs on that boy. Ain't no one gonna tackle.
Like, man, look at Tyree do a spin move on a dummy.
Yeah, Kyrie couldn't even do that right though. So
right. He already saw his Euro.
Hey man, I think Tyree, man, he might have a breakout season. It's too much hate. It's too much hate right now. It's too much hate. It's, you know, life is all about balances. At the end of the day, I feel like he might have a good season. It's possible. I'm hoping.
He's gonna call what most delusional fans have is a formidable Raider career. That's what he's gonna have. But then we forget we drafted him 7.
Don't forget to clock in. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Here we go.
Great Pharaoh. The gift of Troy is a fabulous fabric from the land of the 5 rivers.
Years ago, when we came to Los Angeles, I really believed that the greatness of the Raiders would be in its future.
We are back for another edition of Around the Shield, man, and we got two special guests in the building, man. We got Chris from Protect the Shield podcast. Chidolinus, man, we appreciate him coming through, man. What's going on, y'all?
Fam? Appreciate
chilling,
you.
man.
Appreciate
chilling.
You,
love hanging with the fam, man. This is always one of my favorite shows, man. You know what I'm saying? I always love coming through, kicking with y'all boys.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, look, we continue Around the Shield. It's another week and it's another episode. Obviously, this is the show where we connect with everybody around Raider Nation. And this week, we obviously got Cheeto in the building. We got Chris. And it so happens to be the first day Raiders rookies report to training camp. So we'll get into that conversation. Jack Besh, he officially signed. He finally had, it was this close to holding out. I think, when was the last time a rookie held out training camp? Was it? It can't be Jamarcus.
Nah.
it can't be, right?
Jacobs did, didn't he?
He held out
his rookie year.
Did he hold his rookie? I know he held out later on. Did he hold out his rookie year?
I thought he did his rookie year. I thought he
Anyway, I should have known. I should have known this.
See? Here we go already with the slander.
But it's money, bro. What is money, man? What is money, bro?
Man, real quick, man, salute to everybody pulling up, the crew, the night crew in the building. Obviously, I mean, I guess it's technically, it's a summer, so the days are longer. You know, the sun don't go down until like what 8:30. Because you know what it is. The 50-50 show, we like every week we end up going like literally at night. You know what I'm saying? So, but we appreciate everybody coming through. Daryl, man, you going crazy right now. We see you in the chat, man, holding it down. Appreciate you coming through. We got people pulling up left and right. Whoa, stay on that. What's going on? What is going on? Oh, damn, y'all having crazy conversations. Raider Ray in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Raider Ray, my dogs. Salute to you.
Man, we got Hubie P in the building, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Good, Huey?
Man, we got the one and only. The one and only. We got Mike G in the building.
Oh, yeah.
She ain't no party like TRS party. Yeah, area. Good evening, Pharaoh, Chris, Severance.
What's up, girl?
Severse. Man, you got to put some respect on Severance.
That's the insider.
Oh, okay. Okay. And Leo, all right. It was
every kind of way.
My dog ain't been here for a minute. I ain't seen him.
I seen him in other people's joints, so he might be mad.
Yeah, he showed up the other day.
Mad. I don't know.
Yeah. Y'all get him mad?
I ain't do nothing. Yeah.
Who we talking about?
Talking about our homie Billy
Davis, the one and only.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen him in a minute. But you know what? Hey, every Raider fan.
He got some family things going on. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
that and also we also gotta at the end of the day, like every Raider fan is gonna take their vacation around this time where it's super slow. So Billy. A lot of the usual guys will start coming back and watching the show. Because obviously it's gonna be some news coming out. It's gonna be a good conversation. Yeah, shout out Billy Davis. Appreciate him. He'll be back soon enough. Alec in the building. Salute Raider panel, man. Appreciate you coming through.
I be pissing people off though, so that's why people I can't watch it.
Yeah, but Billy had tough skin. I don't think you pissed Billy off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's something I don't know. It must be inside. That it must have been something that I don't know.
Just on the chat, just my regular talk. You know how it is, bro. I get it again, bro.
Man, severe Raider, man. He really severe, man. He be severely.
Everybody can't take severe, man.
No, they can't. The minute he starts talking about Pete Carroll, people get all mad.
Pete Carroll, hell nah. He talk about O'Connell, shit. Whoever he talk about, somebody.
Anybody talk about people get mad, bro.
Yeah.
Sure, you almost got us mad talking about Jacobs already.
Hey man, you know what? I just gotta find Jesus. Where's Jacorian Bennett when you need him?
I was about to say, I know a bishop that can show the way.
See?
Bishop Bennett.
I'm gonna send Bishop Bennett to get you right. He's gonna get you right, Severe.
Sure is.
But Alec is like all Raider draft picks are signed now. Yeah, that's true. So
he was the last one, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Jack Besher was like literally, I think starting Monday or Tuesday, like the entire second round got signed. Like at one point, it was only like the linebacker out of UCLA that was signed. And I think on Monday or Tuesday, Jaden Higgins ended up getting signed. He got a fully guaranteed deal. So I think that's the thing. That was the thing that was holding a lot of the second round contracts. They wanted the guarantees to be higher than they were getting, I guess, in the contract negotiations.
The signing bonus,
it's not. They can't get more than what they're because Jamarcus kind of he was the one that changed the game. After him, it was like, you know what?
Wasn't it? It was somebody. Wasn't it Bradford?
Wasn't it Trent too though?
Bradford. Yeah, Sam Bradford.
Was it Bradford? Oh, was it Bradford? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Marcus Russell was one of the examples though, because he was an even bigger bust than Sam Bradford. But Sam Bradford, was true.
So Bradford, what year did he? 09 or 08? Because I know it was close. Because it literally. Jamarcus had his deal where he had all that money.
It wasn't that far away from each other. You're right.
Yeah, it just I'm a Raider fan, so I'm a little biased.
It was like a year or two away, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know a year for sure.
It was like Jamarcus, and then Bradford did it again. They were like, "Oh no, we done with this." It was 2010. Yeah, 2010.
Yeah, but Bradford wasn't Jamarcus though. Bradford, he had moments where he had like, "Oh, okay."
Nah, Bradford started off all right, but then he couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah,
you couldn't. Yeah, that's his main thing. He couldn't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or they couldn't protect him, and I feel like that's that's the thing. That's the thing because earlier, Chris, we were talking about like the difference of like certain players when they get to the league. Like it's not really sometimes the talent, it's the mindset. But also, I would say another difference is the situation, because one guy can go to a situation and just if everything is crumbling around him, that will kind of destroy a player. You know what I'm saying? Like especially for a quarterback, if you can't protect that quarterback. You have a different offensive coordinator year in, year out.
Yeah.
As some, it's not. Look, we're Raider fans. We've seen it. We've seen it.
Yeah. We've seen it.
Yeah. We've seen it. Like we've seen players get picked in the top 5, top 10, and we had so many different busts, and we like have yet to like really develop some of these players. As of recent history, we obviously look at the Max Crosby's and things like that. But it's crazy. We can also say, well, shit. You remember when we had all those first round picks after we got them from that Mac trade? What did we do with them?
Nothing from that.
Yeah.
Jacobs, but then
we didn't
bring him back. Yeah. So
it's crazy you say that about like the situation. So what about players like Trey Lance who had everything there for them, and then they just went all bad for him?
He was hurt too.
Trey was a reach though. Trey was a reach. Anyway.
Yeah. But when he was drafted, some people felt like it was a reach, but 49ers traded up and that's how good a coach Shannon is. He can do that. Like he survived that move.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
because of Purdy though. Only because of Purdy.
Yeah, because of Purdy.
If we wouldn't had a Purdy, they would have got Shanahan up out of there.
Well, not even just because of Purdy. Like literally, they've been going to the NFC Championship game and Super Bowl like almost every other year.
The whole team.
It wasn't a situation where they weren't winning games. They were winning games. It's just that quarterback situation was kind of like Jimmy G. And
that's a fact. But the thing is, if like giving up what you gave up to go get Trey, and if that would have been a swing and a miss, and you didn't have a Purdy to back up on, like
to save you,
that could have got nasty.
Yeah.
3 first rounders they gave up, right? 3 first rounders.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Trey Lance needed a lot of development though. That's his thing, because he only played 1 full season of college, and it was at North Dakota State. So it's like he did not like he played at no like high level Division I football. And he only started for 1 season, and then like I think the second year, I think it was like that COVID year. So it's like he only played he didn't even like I think they were going to cancel the season. Then he only played. I think he played like 4 games, something crazy like that.
Oh, they played like 6. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like crazy. So
some teams opted out and some kept playing.
Yeah,
that was a weird year. That was a weird year, bro.
That was a weird year. Yeah. Because even in the Big Ten, it was weird. Yeah, I remember that. It was a weird college year.
But they just drafted really well.
Harbaugh got us out of there. Yeah. It was trash. Michigan was trash. I'm glad Harbaugh got us out. It was like, hey, we done this year. We done. It's trash, bro.
We taking this year off.
Yeah, we was trash.
Hey, you know what? It's a random ass question, but and I know you're a Michigan guy. You were able to see Harbaugh out there coaching Michigan. I was able to see Harbaugh out here in the Bay Area coaching Stanford, and then San Francisco. And I'm like, man, dude can coach his ass off. But then obviously he coached with Michigan. At the time, did you want him? Because for years I wanted Harbaugh to come to Raiders. But then when it came down to the Antonio Pierce and then Harbaugh, were you team Harbaugh at that time?
Not even close. Not even a little bit. To be honest, just because I was able to kind of read between the lines of what he did at Michigan. He left on a good note, on a high note, but knowing what he had to do to leave on that note. But
crazy cheater.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, a lot of us
had a whole documentary.
Yeah, we were so ready for Harbaugh to go. Because like we just talked about that COVID year. If he didn't pull us out that year, we would have lost to Ohio State. I think that would have been our 6th in a row or 5th in a row or something. And then I think the year before, Ohio State put 63 points on us under Harbaugh. It was everybody we was getting ready for Harbaugh to go for real. So I'm cool with Harbaugh though. I'm cool with him.
People forget Michigan publicly emasculated Harbaugh. They made him take that they pay cut. They publicly emasculated. They was about to get them up out of there. They was about to run his ass up out of there.
If people want to say that's not true, no, they really were about to get him out of there. I remember that.
All the way.
But I have to push back a little bit too. And maybe you can inform me of what happened with Michigan and ins and outs and why you don't like him as a head coach. But everywhere he went, he won.
Yeah.
Everywhere he went. San Diego State, Stanford.
Yeah. But
it's everywhere though. He just wins. You can't. It's not like he's going somewhere and then he's not winning. He's winning everywhere he went. But then, is there a cap? Is there? I don't know. He did have Andrew Luck in Stanford.
He wears off on people, man. His personality, he just wears off on people. He's really, he's a good guy to and honestly, if he did come to us, he's like that adrenaline shot. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that can kind of get you going, but after a while, it's and I think it's going to happen at the Chargers eventually as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eventually, but he will build that team. He'll build the trenches. He's always going to have a good running game. They're going to be a disciplined team. But I think sooner or later, unless he gets all his type of guys, and it's almost like a Patriot way type of thing that he builds, people are going to start getting a little tired of him. But we'll see. Salute to him though.
Well,
you know what I think helped Harbaugh though, bro, is that the Chargers don't really have that Raider identity, that culture. So he can build that. He can build that here in LA.
The fans will never
pushback from anyone.
Yeah, the fans will never push back.
Nah.
He'll never get pushback from nobody.
Yeah.
I just remember when he was coaching the 49ers, and I remember he was playing against Detroit. I remember it was a close game, and the Niners ended up pulling it out at the end. And you know how the coaches, they go and they good game.
Yeah.
He the way he kind of shook Jim Short's hand, he slapped him.
Oh yeah, there's about to fight. Hey, there's about to.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But Jim Harbaugh, I have my money on Jim though. I have my money on Jim.
Oh yeah, Jim would have got him up out of there.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Schwartz. Oh yeah, Schwartz would have got him off. Harbaugh. Oh yeah, he put tips on Harbaugh.
It was just, and the thing is, if I didn't know nothing, if I didn't know nothing about him, I don't know him personally, but it was just the way it went down. It was just the way Jim Shorts kind of reacted. It was hella soft.
Oh, he was pissed.
And then he was pissed. And then the way Jim was his whole energy was like, get your ass out my face. Like, it was just, it was hilarious, bro. It was hilarious. But man, salute to Daniel King of Mods in the building. Appreciate you coming through. If you haven't already, make sure to click in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So yeah, going back to Raiders, Jack Bech ended up signing, but we haven't heard a lot from him during the offseason. Do you feel like he's going to be a guy that's going to stand out at training camp? Do you think he's going to we're going to start hearing his name a lot in training camp now that the pads go on? Not now, but obviously in a week or so when the team, the whole rest of the team gets together.
Shoot, as our second round pick, I hope so. I mean, I didn't hear much out of him, but I think his game translates more physical, like you said, when the pads come on, right? So hopefully we'll be able to see that and then him develop that relationship with Geno. But yeah, I hadn't heard nothing about him either, but I think it's different because you heard more about Thornton, but Thornton had the size and the speed. So that shows off in shorts and running around, but I think with Jack, hopefully it shows on when the contact starts, the pads come on, then we'll see what it is going on with him.
Yeah, Chris, how you feel about it?
Yeah, I agree because he's not going to be a guy that's really going to be routing people up and all that. He's not going to blow you away with his athleticism. When he's going to start making some noise is, breaking that first tackle, like catching a curl and breaking that first tackle and getting some more yards. So, we're not going to see that right now. But I think as long as we see just a sure-handed guy that's, catching the ball, just doing what he's supposed to do, I'll be happy, until we see some preseason games. If he gets, I mean, I imagine he'll play some preseason, hopefully.
Oh, he better,
yeah.
Raider Ray says Chris is team no khakis. Yeah, he definitely team no khakis for sure.
Yeah, bro.
No khakis, no stickers on the helmet, none of that, huh, Chris?
They had stickers.
Jim Schwartz would have put Jim Harbaugh right on them khakis. Dockers would have been grass stained like a mug.
Oh, you didn't Jim?
He used to wear the Lululemons.
I would have my money on Jim, bro. I have my money on Jim. I just feel like
Harbaugh?
He might be weird, but the dude, he off. Like, you could tell, like,
you could tell he off.
He off, bro. Like, he crazy, bro.
He'd have been off.
Ohio boy. He had to fight, bro.
For sure.
Man, I gotta pull it. I'm gonna have to find that clip. Maybe if I find that clip for the end of the show. But
I remember that when you brought it up. That was funny. I do remember that.
Yeah, because I remember the reaction and the way like Jim Harbaugh looked at him. He gave him like a look, like a reaction. Like,
didn't he walk him down?
But when Harbaugh looked back, Schwartz kind of react like, ooh, like, I don't know. It just felt like he was like, oh yeah, you crazy. But nah, you know what? Going back to Jack Bech, right? I feel like it's interesting because earlier in the week, all these players got these extensions all around the league, and Cole Miller has yet to get his extension, and Jacoby Myers, who's on his last year of his deal, has yet to get his extension. Who did the Raiders draft in the second round? They drafted a receiver that plays. Yeah. We can all look at him, we hear Steve Smith call him a tight end, but we can all kind of say that, yeah, he's probably going to be more of a slot receiver. Maybe they move around, kind of maybe like Jacoby Myers. So are they waiting to see what they have in Jack Bech and before they make a decision on extending a Jacoby Myers? Because, like, why would you draft a player that's similar to Jacoby? Like, I would think you would get someone that maybe complimented him, like that would kind of fit in. They end up doing that with Dante Thornton later in the draft, but it's kind of interesting that they're on their last year of the deal. You're gonna wait until the price tag goes up. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I mean, Chris, what do you think?
No, I agree, and honestly, that's why I was so upset when we originally drafted him. I mean, I was sick, man. I was sick for that exact reason because. He doesn't compliment Jacoby, so it just didn't make no sense to me. But my thing is, if that is their plan, then it's very questionable because out of all the things that we need as a Raider organization, like trying to find Jacoby's replacement should not be that high on the list for me. You know what I'm saying? We got so many other needs on offensive line, cornerback. I mean, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm about to end this debate right now. Jim Harbaugh didn't want no smoke. Jim Harbaugh did not want the smoke at all. Jim Schwartz was about to put hands on that man. He was about to do him dirty. Jim Harbaugh tried to play it like I'm above this. I'm walking away. Jim Schwartz was trying to get at him. Harbaugh didn't want no smoke.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just the way like Harbaugh reacted. It wasn't. It was the way he reacted and looked back at him. It was on. I don't know.
Didn't know. That's not how he did. No, that's not what he did. Schwartz was coming after him. Jim Harbaugh looked and was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna ignore you, and I'm gonna make sure all these people gonna make sure you don't get to me." He didn't want the smoke. Jim Schwartz was like trying to weed through people to get at him. He didn't pause.
You got to find that clip, Pharaoh.
I got to find that clip. I'm gonna put it.
Schwartz would have got hurt, bro.
No, I remember what happened. It was like it started because Harbaugh when he
played quarterback. Schwartz was he plays a defensive guy.
Hey, but it don't matter though. It don't matter what position you play. It's a mentality. It's
exactly. Exactly my point.
Jim was a tough quarterback though. He was
a tough quarterback. Captain Comeback.
He wasn't no Aiden O'Connor. Or a quarterback. There's a difference.
Hey, back when quarterbacks used to get clothesline and power bomb like back then.
He was one of them. Yeah,
he was in that era. One of those quarterbacks.
Yeah,
he was in the pocket.
He was in that era.
You know, he get was he drafted in the first round by Chicago? The Chicago draft?
No, it wasn't the first round, was he?
I don't know if it's first round. He was drafted by Chicago.
He was.
Well, I know he was.
He might have been first round though. But he was
college.
Look,
I didn't know he was.
Harbaugh did not want the smoke. I'll tell you that right now.
And Harbaugh had arm too.
Yeah, I'm rocking with my Ohio boy, bro.
Yeah.
He got busy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jim Schwartz doesn't seem like. I mean, maybe it's because he's older. You know what I mean?
Jim, man, he would have hurt that.
He was a former linebacker, so everybody's going like, when they hear linebacker, they be like, "Oh, he linebacker. I'm taking a linebacker." You know, everybody's automatically. I'm looking at it from how like.
That was Divine Diablo. We don't want to hear that, man.
Yeah. Look, if you asking me who won in the scrap between Divine Diablo and Derek Carr, I'm taking Divine Diablo.
Wow.
Look,
I don't know, man. DC got the Holy Spirit behind him. He might have did something.
Yeah.
That's funny. Let me find this clip, man.
What about Diablo and Josh Allen?
I might still take Diablo. Josh Allen looks like he's Mark. I don't think he's throwing no hands.
No.
Today's quarterback though, it's different. I don't know who's the toughest quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know.
Now,
honestly, I was trying to think. I don't even know who the toughest would be.
Burrow.
Yeah, I went in the scrap. The only person I'm probably thinking is like Lamar.
Jalen Hurts.
But he too nice, though. He too nice.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts like he'll throw some hands.
Jaden's mom won't let him. She probably won't let him.
Jaden too small.
Jaden seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like a nice guy.
Oh, Baker.
Baker.
Baker
was scrap.
Yeah.
Baker was scrap, but Baker look like he ain't got no hands. Baker look like he's one of those dudes like that run face first into a fight and get molly.
I remember.
He down for it. He ain't gonna turn down no phase, but he gonna get mopped up. We put him in a blender. He threw. Like, all right, I'm on to the next.
Baker would have been one of the white dudes at that riverboat fight.
Oh yeah.
When Baker would have been one of them dudes.
Exactly.
He would have been one of them dudes, man.
Riverboat fight. Oh man, that's bad.
He would have been the first one to catch a chair.
First one. Oh
yeah.
Man.
Joe Milton is a good one. Joe Milton is a good one.
Oh, Joe Milton.
You watching it? I'm telling you, Harbaugh didn't want no smoke. You can see it. Harbaugh. What
about Anthony
somebody don't want to fight. That's why when somebody don't want to fight, he's like, oh, I'm above this. I'm not gonna engage in this activity. Like, yeah, you don't want to engage in this ass whipping you about to take, so you're trying to act like you too good for it. Like, nah, bro, you was about to get chipped up.
Oh no.
trying to think.
That's like Pharaoh sees too. That's like, hey, look, Pharaoh whole face changed. He know what's up. His whole face changed. You can see it. Nah, look, the I don't know. The I don't know says it all. It's like, he was solidified 2 minutes ago. Till the footage was ran.
I'm still rocking with you.
I don't know.
He saw the footage and was like, maybe he was right.
Harbaugh didn't want the smoke.
No, it wasn't that he's right. It's just I don't believe Jim Schwartz. I don't know why. I just don't believe.
Me either.
That he would.
Jim Schwartz was trying to get at him. Jim Schwartz was trying to get at him. He was, but it was just.
Pursuing. But it was one of those like hold me back type of get him. You know,
he wasn't
right.
Look, now watch the video. Jim Schwartz wasn't on no hold me back type stuff.
What did Jay say?
Actively pushing people out of the way. Like he wasn't on no hold me back stuff. And Harbaugh is veering the other direction. Like it wasn't like no NBA type stuff where it's like I'm gonna act tough and I'm gonna wait for people to hold me back. Like he was trying to get at him, and people ran over there and was like, "No, stop!" Dog, pulling him back. Like it wasn't like, nah. Jim Schwartz is about to put tips on that boy. Harbaugh did not want to smoke.
I'm trying to get the close up. It's not showing the close. Hold on.
Yeah. No, look. It was all fun and games. You know, like Harbaugh was kind of letting Schwartz talk his talk, but then he got tired of it. He turned around. Harbaugh turned around.
I remember when he turned around.
He turned around, and then Harbaugh was out the screen. Like
no.
It's just the body language was like Harbaugh wasn't scared. It was like he turned around.
He turned around like.
No,
hold on. I'm about to show in a second.
I'm telling you, that's what you do. You act like you above it. You act like I'm not bothered by this. Like if Harbaugh wasn't scared, he would have turned around and been like, "What's up?" Or he would turn around and said something. Like,
no,
man,
he did. No, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I remember he did. He stopped and turned around.
Watch it.
Is there a way I can share something? Can I share a screen on here?
Yeah, I'm about to share it right now.
Yeah, there's a certain
smoke. He tried to act like he kept walking away.
No, he was running away, and then finally he had enough.
He stopped.
And he was
and
like,
he looked at him, and then
that's the part I remember. Yeah,
he said,
you know how little
I didn't watch the film all the way through, Severe. Maybe you didn't catch that last part.
Yeah, you must not.
He was already out the screen. He was already out the screen. It's like 5 people separating him and Jim Schwartz. So maybe then, after he got like 5 people there, he gonna turn around and say something. I got all these people. What you gonna do? No, but the whole time he was trying to act like. The whole time Jim Schwartz was trying to get at him, and Harbaugh.
Is that what he? I remember his lips.
I don't know, and it's not even about also what he said. Just peep the body language. It was like he was not scared. Like he wasn't. I don't know. Jim Schwartz, you know how when kids throw a tantrum, like it just he's doing the most. You know what I mean? People who talk the most, it just look like man. When it really come down to it,
take it from somebody that scrap all the time. You know when somebody don't want to fade, so it's like, bro, you can act like you.
He wasn't trying to fight though. He wasn't trying to fight because he's a head coach of the NFL team.
He was trying to get at him. I don't know if he was trying to fight, but he was trying to get at him.
Yeah.
He was trying to get to him physically. So, I don't know.
But the thing is, and then he finally got to him. Harbaugh looked at him like, "What?
What? Yeah, that's what I remember.
He stopped it, and then that energy changed a little bit, and then Harbaugh ran on inside.
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm looking at.
Where the YouTube?
I wish I could just screenshot this. Like I'm at the perfect part where he's in his grill. Like all of a sudden,
telling him,
and then Schwartz's face is forward, and Harbaugh is like right here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me see. Let me find this.
Taddy said AP will knock them both out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, hold on. I think I got it right here.
I
got it right here. All right, let me know if you guys see it.
Let me see.
Okay.
All right, so this is like the play at the end of the game, which it was like no seconds left.
Schwartz was mouthing off right there. Yeah. And then
look at Harbaugh. He don't want the smoke. 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 No, bro, no. He don't want the smoke. No.
I mean, by then he already checked his temperature by then.
No, I see. He don't make excuses. He don't want the smoke. No, he don't. Look, Jim Schwartz is trying to get at him. Jim Schwartz still trying to get at him. Harbaugh is literally skipping away. Literally in a full skip. Not even walking. He's skipping away from him.
He didn't show the part when he told him to shut up, though. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't.
He probably because he didn't really do. He did like this. He never really faced him. I got the YouTube video. He never really faced him. He was literally running away the whole time.
So look. So this is after he hold on, right? You trying to fight him? It's hilarious.
He was really trying to get to him too.
Look, like right there.
Yeah.
He just looks him dead in his face.
Which direction is Jim Harbaugh going? Which direction is Jim Harbaugh going?
He already checked the temperature by then.
He checked the temperature. Look at Jim Schwartz. His temperature ain't go down. His temperature's still up. Harbaugh's is on the cooling rack.
See, this is not a good one because they started like when he says what the F. That's when they started.
And look, he said what the F, and what did Jim Schwartz do? I'm about to show you what the F. I got what the and the F right here for you.
So right here they started when he looks him dead, and it's like he's basically saying
look.
Harbaugh was already in his grill before then. We just didn't see it. It's not on there. I got the other angle. I don't know why.
Hold on.
I got the YouTube video. I was watching the YouTube video.
You got it. You got it. Let me see. See if I can. Can you share it? I think there might be a button that you can share.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
I think it's right there in the middle, right, Chris?
Yeah. Let me see if I can put it on this other screen. Yeah. Hold on.
Let me go back.
Was that really over that pat in the back, or was it like?
It was because of that. Because it's sports. It's hella, it's hella competitive, and then the way he did it was hella like, he kind of slapped him in the back. All right, let's see.
And plus Jim Schwartz is already tight because they lost. So
yeah, I remember he was pissed. Yeah,
he's already tight because they lost. So that you add that.
You see it, Pharaoh?
Yeah, let's see.
Was that Vernon Davis that was out there?
You said Vernon Davis? Oh yeah, that's them. That
was Vernon Davis, huh?
Some old school Niner teams. At this point, old school. It's crazy to say that, but yeah.
I know, right? Was Cap the quarterback or Alex?
I think it's probably Alex at that point.
Let's see. What
Look. He said, "What did you?" See? He said, "What did you say?"
That's a still shot.
What did you say? All right, then.
That's a still shot.
He said, and then he started running. He was like, "I did." That's what he said right now. I did,
bro.
No, that's a still shot. Now we gotta get the video. We gotta get the video. That's a still shot right there.
If anybody does this,
we gotta get the video. That's a still shot. That's a still shot.
That's a still shot. But look how close he's looking at him.
He said, "I did." And then he kept it pushing.
No. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm about to look right now.
Let me add you to the thing, man.
No, that is.
Look at Coach sipping Jamba Juice. He said, "Nah, that's AI."
No. I'm gonna tell you what that is right now.
What do you mean what it is? I'm showing you what it is.
No. I'm gonna show you what it is. No, know what that is?
Look, right now they're next to each other. Right now.
I'm gonna show you what that is. That's after he shook his hand. That's after the handshake. That's after the handshake and the pat on the back. That's after the handshake and the pat on the back. So that's him. That's after the handshake and the pat on the back.
I'm not gonna lie. Bro,
that's after the handshake and the pat on the back.
Chris and me are on the same page, bro. Look at that. Oh my God, this is exactly what I was talking about.
Bro, this is after the handshake and the pat on the back. What? Run the video. You'll see that same dude in the suit.
He said, "What do you want to do then?"
I'm not gonna lie.
This is after the handshake and the pat on the back. This is the very moment after the hand. This is right when this is him about to pat him on the back right now. This is not Jim Schwartz.
He hasn't patted him yet.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No.
I'm telling you, I'm watching the video. I watched the video. You see this exact same dude.
Look, okay, look, this is 25. Look, the pat on the back was, hold on. Look, right here. Look,
right there.
Look, this is a pat.
That's the pat on the back.
Right here. The pat on the back. And I keep going, and and he's like, what? Oh, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? And
he's giving you frame by frame.
He's like, okay, I gotta go get my get back. Okay, let me go chase him.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Schwartz had his moment when he was.
That's the same moment. Look, they're just redoing it. You see the direction he's going. He's running this way, like after the pat on the back.
No, after the pat on the back.
They just re-showing it.
Looked like he had to register what happened. He had that dumb face. He had to register what happened, and then he had to go chase it.
He's all like, "Oh, this dude about to knock me out, baby."
I just watched the whole thing again. You see that same thing? They're just re-showing it again.
Look, I don't know.
Look, they next to each other.
Look, he's all up in his face. Schwartz is in his face. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
And then look what Schwartz look at Harbaugh.
Look at Harbaugh.
He looking dead at his face. And why Schwartz not looking at him?
He said, I'm
telling you, bro. This is what I see.
Yeah, right. That wasn't after the handshake. Keep running it.
It was after the handshake.
It was Schwartz.
Yeah, I was wrong. That wasn't the moment right after the handshake. I was wrong.
He turned around, checked his temperature. All right, then you ain't want nothing.
Yeah, see? Then he comes up to him. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Tells him to what?
Look.
Hey, Chris, we on the same page. Leo, we on the same page, bro.
Now look. Run it back.
I remember when I first seen this, I was like, oh shit, Harbaugh was about to beat his ass.
That's what I thought.
Now run it back. Look. Now
I was like, Schwartz was a linebacker? I didn't even know. I was like, Schwartz was a linebacker? Oh, this nigga, he disrespected every linebacker.
No. See, look. Jim he didn't turn down the fade. Old boy came over saying something. And then Harbaugh said something.
Turn down the fade.
Look. Oh, because he was talking to Harbaugh. Old boy ran over. That's why his face turned to him. Because he checking what old boy's about to do.
By this time.
That's why his face turned.
That's
why I said you can't
never
steal shot. That's what I'm saying. You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't run. You can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't run. You can't run a still shot because he's saying something. Because he's looking at him because old boy is saying something. That's why he's looking at him.
Severe.
But that was a split second. Run the video.
Severe. He's not looking at Schwartz right now. Harbaugh's not looking at Schwartz.
No, I'm not saying Harbaugh. I'm saying
this dude is trying to save Schwartz's life. The dude with the ball head. That we see, like that dude right there. He's like, wait, what's
going on?
Wait, y'all head coaches in the NFL, you know?
Look, we're all black here. Look, we're all black here. If I see somebody run into my periphery, I'm going to look to see what it is. Run the video. That's why I stopped doing the still shot stuff. Run the video. Run the video. Let it run. Don't stop it. Let it run. Let it run. Don't even talk. Let it run. Just let it run. Don't even talk. Let it run.
Let it run.
Okay.
Let it run.
What?
Look, he out. Like Jim, like, okay. He's like, all right, talk your talk.
Yeah, look.
He said, all right, what do you want to do?
Hey, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
And look, that's exactly my point. He saw old boy run up. If somebody run out the corner of my eye, I'm going to see. He checked to make sure everybody was trying to.
Come on, man.
You getting all tough with everybody else here.
Come on, man.
Nah, he didn't turn down. I'm seeing it. And then Harbaugh ran away. Because he saw somebody. If I see somebody run out the corner of my eye, first thing I'm gonna do is check who running up. Make sure I don't know who running up. So that's human nature. And then Harbaugh ran away. Harbaugh didn't want the fade.
All I know is
Schwartz wanted the fade. That would have been the moment to swing.
Exactly, Leo. Exactly. Because what Schwartz was mad about was the handshake.
Yeah.
So after the handshake, he was this, like, literally, Schwartz has every right to say that Harbaugh's breath smelled like shit. You know what I mean? Like, because he was that close to his face.
That close.
He was hella close. He could have did whatever he wanted to do.
Ain't neither one of them was gonna fight. But if they were to fight, Jim Schwartz would have.
Oh, here we go.
Hey man, if this would have been like a Vegas special right here, this would be a nice little you know, little wager. You know what I mean?
I
would have put money up. I mean, now
I would have done
now,
Harbaugh.
you talking Harbaugh versus Pete Carroll. That's a different story.
Pete Carroll seemed like a nice guy, bro.
Because they got into it too. They got into it too. That was a different story. That's a different story. But Jim Schwartz, Harbaugh didn't want the smoke. I'm telling you, he didn't want the smoke.
Hey, Coach,
that's why Coach had to run up.
He said Schwartz would have whooped his ass.
Okay. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
Coach old school know what's up. He know what's up.
Hold on.
Harbaugh's old school, bro.
Every Tuesday and Sunday, you don't agree with Coach. Just because he's on your side now.
I don't agree with Coach on Tommy Eichenberg because he's an Ohio State homer.
Oh, God. Well, that's why he hates Harbaugh. He's an Ohio State homer.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm like me. I don't got no allegiance to Jim Schwartz or Jim Harbaugh. I don't care about neither one of these fools. I know. I have experience with people turning out fades. I know when somebody wants to get confrontation or when somebody don't.
Hey, I know when temperatures checked and someone don't want no smoke.
Exactly,
Harbaugh ran away,
bro.
Harbaugh ran away. He the one that ran away. Jim Schwartz still trying to get at him.
But he probably ran away to be like
the temperature.
Look, and Jim Schwartz turned up. He checked his temperature, and Jim Schwartz turned up afterwards. Still,
he turned up once everybody got between them, bro.
No, it was before everybody got between them. People had to run up to catch him.
You know them dudes that always want to act.
He was doing the most
that can hold you back all of a sudden.
That's a good point too. That's a good point.
He was doing the most when everybody was there.
That's what I'm saying.
But when he was this close,
we just
it was
saw
like
him doing the most beforehand. Everybody had to run up to catch him.
What happened? It was just hella.
He was doing the most beforehand. Everybody had to run up and grab him, and Jim Harbaugh is skipping away. Jim Harbaugh is doing when you do the drills, you got to loosen your hips and you do them skips. Jim Harbaugh is
doing that Dak Prescott twist.
Exactly, that's what Jim Harbaugh was doing. Jim Harbaugh was like, when them khakis be right, too tight.
And this is why Jim ran. This is why Jim ran at the end. Like he checked the temperature and then he ran because he was like, bro,
exactly.
The head
That's
coaches.
what I'm saying. You check the temperature. Okay, it ain't that. Then we out, man. We ain't. I just beat you. I just beat you. I after my team won, I dapped you up and then I pushed you with my hand in your back to get you out of my way, and then I left. And then you got in my face. You were talking. I checked your temperature. You calm down for a second, and then all of a sudden, everyone's there, and then you want to turn up. Hold me back.
No, he was turning up beforehand.
Get out of here, bro.
He was turning. Hey, look. Y'all just saw the video.
Hold me back.
Jim Schwartz turned it right for 1 second.
Back like
was coming. He turned right back to Harbaugh. He turned away for 1 second to see who was coming.
The only time he turned away was when Jim was looking at him.
No, the only time he turned away is when somebody was running toward him from a different direction.
The ball
I would turn away too.
Yeah, talk about the ball guy.
I'm gonna check who's running at me.
He's scary.
I'm like, I don't know. Look,
dad from the Addams family.
All you see is somebody running at the corner of your eye. Look, that'll be the people that dope fiend you. You get dope fiended. They will dope fiend you out the corner of your eye. That's like, man, you gotta keep your head on a swivel on these streets.
Look. The reason why there was that interaction, Coach, is because he pushed him. He obviously felt some type of way because he pushed him. He went after him after that. He went after him. And Jim Harbaugh was literally face to face. He was looking in a different direction. He was looking face to face. He said something.
Bro, no, that's it. He incited. Change his narrative. He looked at somebody running at him. And then he looked right back to Jim Harbaugh. Run it again.
Come on, bro. You act like, hey, bro. You act like he.
I can tell. Y'all ain't never been in a real street fight.
I've been in plenty, and I know, and I've checked temperature too.
Look, I'll tell you this: if you facing somebody right now, and you see somebody from the corner of your eye start running at you, what you gonna do?
But it's not in the corner. I mean, but the guy's still in front of him. The guy's in front of him.
You see somebody out the corner of your eye run at you.
No, but the guy was
He
behind.
wasn't running at him, though. He was running away.
Yeah, like he was looking
No, he was running toward him. He was running toward him.
It'd be different if he came from the left, bro. Like, he wasn't in his peripheral.
All you see is, but if you're looking at somebody and somebody run this way, all you see is a flash, and you got to look and check. and then you go get back to where you was at.
He's running towards him though. He ain't running to the side.
Yes, and it's still in his periphery because he's not looking at dude. He's looking at Harbaugh. So
you need to worry about. You need to worry about the guy that's in your face, the immediate danger.
No, you got to see who's running at you. Because if somebody is running at you, that's the dude that's gonna dope fiend you. If they running, Jim Harbaugh standing there. If I see somebody running, I'm about to check. Because I can still peep you. If you swing, then I'm under and I'm knocking your ass out.
He ain't want that. He ain't want that smoke, man.
I'm telling you. I've been in too many scraps. I've been in too many like brawls, not just scraps. Brawls where it's like multiple people. You gotta know, bro. If you ain't keeping your head on the swivels, bar fights, club fights, if you ain't keeping your head on the swivel, that's how you get dope fiended. Like somebody's
running at him though. He's running at him, not in the side.
His periphery. It's in his periphery. So he can't see dude. Oh, he looking at Harbaugh. Dude ran at him. He look at dude. He right back at Harbaugh. It was a split second. It's not even a full second.
Yeah, Severe Man, we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one. I don't even know how you question this. This is wild, bro. This is wild. He was literally face to face.
Pillaging know what's up, too. Pillaging and Coach both know what's up.
Look, hey, Pharaoh, it's so bad, though. Look, the guy that he's talking about that was in his peripheral, I'm watching again. The dude.
We can put it up. We can put it up again. We put it up again.
Yeah, put it up again. All he did was look at dude and he looked right back.
Real quick.
So act like he was like ignoring Harbaugh. He looked at dude and looked right back.
It wasn't a bar fight though. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's in front of. But look at the direction he came. He came from behind Harbaugh.
He came out the corner of his eye. Look, he's out the corner of his eye. So he turned. That's why he turned. He's coming out the corner of his eye. He's looking at Harbaugh.
Here, and then he does this. Yeah. And then he does this.
Yes. So that's why you have to check.
Look, I'm right there. Look, he literally got right in front of him.
He came from the corner. He's on this side of his eye. So he's from behind Harbaugh. Then he entered his vision in the corner of his eye. He's looking at Harbaugh. So he doesn't see dude.
If anything, he should be facing Harbaugh then. If he came that direction,
he was facing Harbaugh.
He should be facing him.
He was facing Harbaugh. Then he looked He looked this way. Then he looked right back.
You got it, bro.
Look, run it again. Run it again.
Does that guy look like a threat when you see him walk by?
You don't know. You don't know, bro. That's why you look right back. All you see is somebody flash in the corner of your eye. You ain't never seen something flash in the corner of your eye.
This right here. Come on, man.
Run the video. Run the video.
He in his face right there. Harbaugh's in.
Run the video.
Jim Horsch is the one that's following him. He's the one that's following him. And he stopped and turned around and looked at him.
And then his player grabs him.
Now he gonna do all that. Look, he gonna do the most. I can't look like a sucker in front of my team, so I gotta do the most. Like, come on, bro.
Look,
come on, man.
Run it back. Because the dude enters his vision. He peeps. He turns back. As soon as he does that, 76 grabs Jim Schwartz. Jim Schwartz starts going toward Harbaugh. 76 grabs him. Harbaugh didn't want the smoke. It's cool. I understand y'all want to defend Harbaugh. He worked for the Raiders, but he didn't want the smoke.
You a Raider fan too? What you mean? But that has nothing to do with that.
That's the crazy thing. I told you.
I'm just telling you what it is.
He coached the 49ers than Chargers, man. I mean, shit, it don't even matter to me. But I got to call a spade. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I do too. And the spade is Harbaugh didn't want the smoke.
All right, man. We're gonna have to disagree to agree.
If I want to fight someone, we're that close, and he's mouthing off to me. I'm gonna punch.
Well, that wasn't about the fight. That's the thing. They wasn't about the fight. Like he wasn't about the fight. He wasn't about the fight. But Harbaugh definitely turned down though. They definitely turned down.
Like Barkley said, they ain't no fighters. Yeah, they know.
They ain't no fighters.
No. Especially not on
Barkley ain't a fighter
like that.
Man, pillaging for fun he just for fun knows what's up too. Look, the chat agree with me. I ain't even got to address y'all no more. The chat already know what's up. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead.
It's just
wait, hold up. Carroll punked Harbaugh. So Carroll did he?
I don't remember that one.
Probably that rivalry was heated, bro. I wouldn't doubt
805. I
remember Carroll was mad. He was mad at Harbaugh.
Yeah, I trained Krav Maga for like
he would take a punch.
Everybody's saying Harbaugh don't want to play. Okay, all right, man.
I'm telling you, bro. Everybody sees the same thing because he turned down. He turned it down.
Hey man, SoCal says what that Raider shirt say, man.
Oh, this is my new
that's the coldest shirt,
bro. Yeah.
Coldest shirt.
Hey, that's clean, man.
Y'all see it up tomorrow on my page.
See, now put up pillagings just for fun. His comment, like this is the reason why they. Cause that's the reason why they all
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why right there. Like that's literally why right there.
Why y'all defend Harbaugh?
That may be his reasoning. That may be his reasoning. That ain't coach's reasoning. That ain't Boss Raider reasoning. They know what time it is. Y'all need to check that clock.
Where's Boss Raider from? Boss Raider from the Bay?
Y'all watches ain't set correctly. They know what time it is. Y'all watches ain't set.
Hey, the watch may not be, but the thermometer is.
Thermometer is right.
Thermometer that Harbaugh had.
Jim Harbaugh's thermometer is set to 72,
and everything was fine.
His thermometer is set to exactly. His temperature was down. His temperature was down.
Come on now. Even coach is saying Harbaugh gonna catch a fade from 74-year-old man. Come on. He ain't gonna do none of that now.
Jim Harbaugh turned it down. Jim Harbaugh turned it down. Everybody know what time it is.
Yeah. See, if he wasn't a charge head coach, we were just looking at it
like this. I bet you Jim Harbaugh never did that shit again.
To who?
To Schwartz?
Anybody.
Oh.
Well, he's a head coach. He's a head coach. He's not looking to do that.
About that same handshake. The handshake that was innocent. He ain't never had that.
Oh
like
no,
that
the handshake like that. I don't think I saw that again after that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Harbaugh didn't want no smoke. It's clear, bro. Everybody sees it.
Yeah, man.
I remember some huddles versus Ohio State, Michigan, but that was rivalry shit more than coach shit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure to clock in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell.
Talk. We've been arguing about.
What were we talking about? Jack Beck?
Jack Beck don't want to smoke it. No, I'm missing.
It was my fault. I brought for some reason I brought up the that Harbaugh situation, but I always remembered it, bro, because I remember Chris, man. About, hey, Chris, you found the right clip because the clip I was playing didn't show that moment, but I remember when he turned around. I remember when he turned around. I was like, oh shit, he turned around.
Yeah,
I was like, that was your moment. That was your moment, like Schwartz.
That was your moment, bro. That was your moment.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Hey, everybody got their own opinion on this. But back to the Raiders.
Y'all like that? Y'all like that title? I'm glad y'all like
it. back to the Raiders. So we were talking about Jack Besh, and obviously we were talking about like Jacoby not getting signed to an extension. Is Jack Besh basically the replacement of Jacoby? Because he hasn't signed to a long-term deal. And
that all depends. That all depends on one question. Who do Jack Besh think that? Who do he think didn't want no smoke? Jack Besh?
Oh my god!
if he agrees with me, he might be the replacement. If not, we need to keep looking. Nah.
Man.
I mean, now that Jack Besh is signed, this is going to be his opportunity to really show and prove because, the fact that we heard a lot about Dante Thornton. We heard a lot about Michael Mayer. We heard a little bit about Brock Bowers. I ain't hear nothing about Jack Besh. And if you look at it, our secondary ain't the best. So if you ain't getting open against these guys, who we not and with no pass rush either, that could be some cause for concern. But you know what? He is a guy that likes to body you up, get real physical on his routes. A lot of contact on the stems. So we'll see. We'll see if he's able to, if that skill set is able to show and prove, in training camp. Yeah, man, 805. I done did Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I done trained Krav Maga, bro. Like, yeah, I bob and weave. I'll bob and hit you right in your jugular. You be on the ground. Be right in the jugular. That's how you want to hurt somebody? Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Best better have my money.
I'll tell you one thing you wouldn't do though. If an immediate threat was right in your face, you ain't gonna take your eye off of him. I know that.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna keep my. Look, I got two eyes for a reason. I'm gonna keep you right here. I'm gonna check what's going on over here too.
You gonna get your Biggie Small going?
Now that I know you here, I can check over here. If this is unknown. I know what's right here.
See how you talk about your peripheral. Usually when people talk about their peripheral, they're gonna be looking at the main target, but the peripheral is going to be,
and then you
direction, right?
Yeah.
When someone that is the aggressor, whoever he was looking to fight, right, was right in front of him, looking dead in his face. He decided to turn his whole head to the.
I'm gonna look. No, because you can.
He knows how to do that.
I already know what's here. This is a known. This is an unknown. I'm more worried about the unknown than the known. If you start doing something,
Buddy came from the other side, I would agree with you. But he came from around Harbaugh.
Exactly, because Harbaugh was blocking his vision, so he doesn't know what that is. He's not in it. He doesn't know what that is because he doesn't. He doesn't turn until he gets past Harbaugh. That's when he looks because that's entering his periphery. So he has to check it, and then he checks back. And Harbaugh was gone, skipping.
He's standing on that,
man.
I'm standing on it because that's what it is. I mean, it's like that's what it is. If I'm wrong, I just told you I was wrong that moment didn't happen after the whatchamacallit. If I'm wrong, I'm never scared to. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna say I'm wrong. Like what does that mean? I'm wrong. Okay, but I'm telling you what it is because I'm telling you.
Watch this. Was the Raiders wrong for letting Josh Jacobs walk?
Knowing what I know now, I already told you, bro. If you ask me, would I rather have Genty making what he making or pay Josh Jacobs? I'd rather pay Josh Jacobs.
So were the Raiders wrong for not re-signing him?
Yeah, if they're gonna draft a running back in the first round,
That's the first time I've heard you say that. That's the first time I've heard you say that.
Yeah, but that's contingent upon.
I heard you say that.
But that's hindsight. That's hindsight. That's hindsight. If we would have drafted a running back in the second or third round, no, I don't agree. But the fact that we drafted a running back in the first round and he's the second highest paid running back in the league, yeah, we should have just paid Josh.
That's the first time you said that. Salute you. You know you my dog. See now I know you say stuff just to trigger me. Now I know that is true. Because I know he likes Ja'Cory Bennett. He likes Ja'Cory Bennett. And now he knows that the Raiders was wrong about Josh Jacobs.
Look, I already told you. If it's between paying Genty what we paying Genty or paying Josh Jacobs what he asked for, I would have paid Josh Jacobs. That's just it's about the value of the position. But if we gonna go out and get an unknown quantity and pay him more than a known quantity, I'm gonna take the known quantity rather than the unknown. We gotta pay more. I mean, that's just smart business. Yeah. But like I said, if we would have drafted a running back later on, then I'd be like, you know what? I think that's the best move. Because I don't want to spend a lot of money on that position when everybody else is finding value signings unless they're already an established team. Those are the only people paying running backs or established teams. The Eagles, Ravens, the 49ers when they grabbed Christian, like established teams, okay, damn, we set everywhere else. Now we can splurge. But bro, you ain't paid your light bill and your electric bill. Why are you popping bottles at the club? Like, that's you stupid.
No, I agree with you on that one. No, I would have rather paid Jacobs, and then you could have did something different with the number 6.
Yeah, man, I get the chat sees it a different way, man. They like the theatrics, man. They like when people move their arms and jump up and down.
I'm breaking down the situation.
Hold me back.
That's how I saw it. I saw it. Hold me back.
That's how I'm breaking down.
Let me run around y'all real quick.
Look. I've been in situations where people appreciate
salute, man. Shout out the nation.
I've been in situations where I knew people wouldn't throw right side away. I've been in those situations.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's dope, man. That recently came out too.
Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah,
that's clean, man. That's clean, man. Appreciate the repost, man. Yeah, definitely a good conversation, man. So we keep it fun and light over here.
Papa J, I'm taking Brock. Be honest with you.
Jay, he says 49ers fan here. So you remember that. I know you watched that game probably.
Going on.
Respectfully, I got to ask the panel, do you think Brock Bowers is going to have a better season than George Kittle? Who would you take for your fantasy football out of those two?
Ooh.
Man.
Take Brock. Brock.
I take Brock, man. Niners are in shambles right now. Who knows what they're gonna do?
And Kittle stays hurt.
Hurt.
Only thing about Kittle is that Kittle. I want to say Kittle scores more touchdowns.
Yeah, he might get the ball more now too, though, because Debo's gone.
Yeah, Debo's gone. True.
Debo's gone. So the whole offseason is going to be based off getting the ball to who? They're going to be prepared to give the ball to Kittle, to McCaffrey.
But they're getting Ayuk back though.
Did they end up trading that running back that got off last year for them? I remember it was a running back that was killing for the 49ers.
Yeah, I think he's somewhere else.
When McCaffrey was he get traded?
It was Mason. Mason.
Was Jordan Mason? No. Was it Jordan Mason?
I think it was Jordan Mason.
About somebody else.
I want to say it was Mason.
They had another one after Mason too. When Mason,
because McCaffrey was hurt. And
did somebody go to the Steelers? Didn't the Steelers get one of them dudes? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't Steelers got it.
But I think the Steelers they ended up drafting.
I don't think it was Grindo. Was it Grindo? I don't think it was Grindo.
Was it Grindo?
No, that's what I was thinking. It wasn't Isaac Grindo. They like Isaac Grindo. They like him, but he wasn't the one that was balling. I'm talking about like he was getting like over 100-some yards. He was serving. I'm trying to remember his name. It might have been Jordan Mason.
That was Mason. Mason was the one that was balling.
Pretty sure it was Mason.
Yeah. It was Masoub. It was Mason. Okay, I got you.
Masoub.
Yeah. Mason.
I don't know.
This one's tough, man. It's a trick question because I know everybody's going to be like, oh, Brock Bowers, because after last season, but we don't know what it's going to look like with Chip Kelly. Are they going to? It would make sense. Common sense would be like, get a ball to Brock Bowers. But then,
I think when I see fantasy questions, I leave the fan part out of it. You know, like Raider fan, Bowers. But you start thinking about what the Niners lost, what they're going through, who's going to be the focus of that team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I think, like I said, I think George Kittle scores more touchdowns. I could be wrong in that because Brock only had like four last year. I think 4 or 5.
He had more QBs throw to him than he had touchdowns.
But the thing is, Brock will have more opportunities in the red zone this year too, though.
Possible, but I think we're gonna run the ball a lot, though. That's the thing. I think we're gonna run the ball a lot, especially because Geno Smith kind of had a down year last year in the red zone, so they might play it safe.
And we got Mayer back. Don't forget about Mayer, Chris, in the red zone.
I'm not doing this.
Yes, sir. Hey, look. Hey, Mayer is a jump ball guy too.
That's what I'm saying.
And he runs clean routes.
Yeah.
So
and we don't know. Hey, Chip Kelly might have an offense where he's going to try to get everybody involved, and it might like affect people's numbers. Yeah. If Chip Kelly is a great offensive coordinator, he's gonna be able to utilize. Obviously, he's going to run the football. He's going to want to run the football. And then he's going to want to get all the weapons that we have on offense.
Yeah, because last year we had to pass. There was no running game.
Bro, when I seen his targets, like when I think, man, if I could find it, but it was a split view of Brock Bowers and George Kittle. And it looked at how many catches they had. And I think George Kittle had like 78 catches, over 1,000 yards. Had about like at least 8 touchdowns or more. And then I think, Brock Bowers had, he had what he had. He broke the record last year, over 100 catches. But he had like the target share was a big difference between him and George Kittle. It was huge.
It was feeding the ball to Brock a bunch.
Yeah.
That was all we had.
But so that's why I keep saying, that's why I keep telling people, I think Brock is going to be a better player next year, but he's not going to put up those same numbers. Just because
he won't need to. He won't need to.
He won't need to.
If Brock is putting up those kind of numbers, that means
we're in trouble.
Jack Gentry is a bust. Jacoby ain't doing a damn thing. Dante Thornton turned into a pumpkin. Jack Best is slow. It's all bad if he has to put up those numbers again.
Mayer's back on vacation. All
but
that.
The one thing
unless we're top 7-ish offense. If we're top 7-ish offense and he puts up those numbers, all right. I can see it there.
Then we put in the points. Everyone's getting more.
Right. The one last thing I want to add, though, the one thing you don't see on stats is how many offense coordinators did Brock Bowers have? How many quarterbacks did he play with last year? You know what I mean? How bad were those offensive coordinators? I mean, Scott Turner was an improvement, but obviously he came in and he had to work with what he worked with. It wasn't his offense. He had to, make do with what he had. The Raiders had one of the worst run games in the NFL. But then also the quarterback play. It didn't matter who. He had like at least three different quarterbacks last year, and they were all bad. They all were. Maybe Aiden O'Connell was probably the best out of the quarterbacks that we had. Maybe like.
Yeah, it was three. It was Gardner, O'Connell,
Gardner Minshew was terrible.
Ritter.
Desmond Ritter, like, no, we wouldn't even want to. We shouldn't even talk about him. I mean, he wasn't that good. And then obviously Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah. But you can't even look at that. You can't even look at that because
you do.
That's like that. No, because that's a holistic look at things. What you have to look at is like off-target throws. So like because you have to look at however bad his quarterback is. If they're giving him an accurate ball, then that don't matter. That don't matter. So he's getting a whole bunch of targets. If these targets are accurate, then you're supposed to produce. I don't give a damn if you got Jeff George at 65 years old throwing you the ball. If he's throwing you an accurate ball on time,
you got to come down with it.
You should produce. So I mean, that's not to take anything away from his greatness, but when you start looking at this stuff holistically, you gotta narrow stuff down and look at things in a vacuum. Is this a catchable pass or not? Is it, like basically, was this on target, on time? And if he's getting catchable passes, if he's not, not throwing a whole bunch of balls outside of the target zone, then he should be doing what he did a hell of, and we saw him do some stuff with some balls that were bad. That Broncos touchdown comes to mind immediately. Where
reaching back for them and shit like that.
He had to jump up and stiff arm the guy midair, then turn around and run.
He's with the Vikings. Yeah, okay, he's with the Vikings. Yeah. But you know what? I will say this to your point, Severe too. Like it's chemistry thing too. That's what I'm also saying. It's a chemistry thing. Like if there's too much inconsistency all around you, it kind of affects your game. You know what I mean? We talked about how like young players will come into a situation and they have all this talent, but why they don't like fulfill that talent is because there's a lot of like instability all around them. Brock Bowers was able. The reason why it was so impressive, it was just so much terrible things happen on offense. Like we couldn't do nothing. The only bright spot that we had on offense was Brock Bowers. So what I'm saying is the efficiency should be better this year because better quarterback play, hopefully, better offensive coordinator, and maybe better offense, better run game. So now it's going to be a lot more efficient, I would think. But
it's going to be more efficient. But just like you said, though, when you have that many targets, he's not going to get that many targets again. So it's like I said, it's going to be a slight dip. It's going to be a dip. He'll probably still be around 1,000.
Yeah, but that's a close one, though, man. That's a close one. That's a good question. That's a close one.
100 catches is a lot. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, and it also depends if you're in fantasy, if you're in PPR league, if you got catches. I'm gonna lean towards Brock Bowers. I think like he proved that. He's gonna get
that's
catches.
The other part. Yeah, if you're PPR,
but yards and touchdown, then it's gonna get a lot closer. I would say maybe. I would say maybe obviously George Kittle.
I think George might get him on touchdowns, but George is on the way down and Brock is on the way up. So
and might get him on Shanahan is more established OC. He's like one of the best offensive minds in football. So he's gonna find a way to get the ball to George Kittle. Chip Kelly, that's a little bit biased. This is where our bias comes in a little bit. Like we're hoping that Chip Kelly is gonna be the truth at OC, but is he Kyle Shanahan? We don't even know that yet. We can't even say that that's going to be the case.
Everywhere Chip Kelly has called play, like you said, everywhere Jim Harbaugh's gone, he's won. Everywhere Chip Kelly has gone, they've produced offensively immediately. Offense immediately produces.
Even at UCLA, I remember that.
Oregon, when he was offensive coordinator. He took over as head coach. When he went to the Eagles, immediate offensive production. I think top 10 first year. I think top 10 every single year he was there.
Wasn't that Shady's best years too with him?
Shady's best years. It was Jerry Macklin's best year. It was Deshaun Jackson's best year.
Macklin,
all these dudes that's mad at him and you don't like him, they all had their best years under him. So I mean, what does that tell you?
They still don't like him.
They don't like him. They still don't like him to this day.
Understandable, because some of the stuff he was doing, but because he was doing stuff like I said, he was doing stuff like people had specialized like shakes for their nutrition, so they had like nutritionists analyze the players. and come up with their own like meals and specialized protein shakes and all this stuff. Like he was doing all this stuff, but it was like too much in the weeds, and it was like it got to a point where like a guy like Kobe or a guy like Max would love that. It's like, oh man, like God, this is all for me. But you know, Deshaun Jackson is more AI than Kobe.
You not lying, yeah.
You know, only shake I care about is this ass at the club. Like, you know, like that's
That's right, though.
No,
that would explain why they drafted Jack Beck, though. I don't see him being at the club.
Right. He seems like a straight arrow. Jay, man, so basically what we're trying to say is that all things being equal, it's going to be close. Like, just because we feel like it's going to be improving on offense and there's going to be better players around, so the ball will be spread around. So I think it's going to be close, man. I think it's just a matter of, like, you're just going to have to guess right. Because sometimes, man, it's always fantasy. I'm not even going to act like I'm the best at fantasy, to be honest with you. Because it's really, you got to be lucky in predicting who's going to have, like, a breakout year.
Yeah.
Every year there's that one guy that will dominate week in, week out.
Nobody knew about.
Yeah. Or sometimes you knew, but it was like it's too
like scared. You're too scared to pull the trigger.
Like Antonio Brown.
Ask everybody who drafted Christian McCaffrey last year. Ooh, they all suffered.
He was like number one pick for a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Exactly. Yeah. You know what? Hey, you know what? Speaking of fantasy football, who's another guy? Who would you say is a fantasy football target on the Raiders outside of Brock Bowers? We just got done talking about Brock Bowers. Obviously, he's the tight end.
I think Jacoby's gonna be a pretty good. Yeah, Jacoby.
Jacoby don't get in the end zone though. I think it depends on the catches.
Yeah. Jacoby don't score a lot of touchdowns.
I would say honestly,
you'll be able to get Jacoby. Late though, you'll be able to get him late.
You wouldn't be a value pick.
Yeah, you get value. I think he'll be a solid wide receiver too. I don't play a lot of fantasy football, but he'll be like a solid wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. But yeah, Genty's be the only. That's only 3.
Genty's the one I'm looking at. Yeah.
Hey man, I hope the Niners don't go to Super Bowl. I'm just being honest with you. Nah, but appreciate you, man. Appreciate you watching the show, man. But yeah, I would say Genty after Brock Bowers would be like a good fantasy bet on offense.
Yeah,
he's a good gambler.
The Raiders, yeah,
Brock, on offense, on the Raiders offense, Yeah.
Gino, if you're in one of the bigger leagues, like a 12, 14 team league, maybe Gino. Yeah.
I think Gino put up some numbers. I think Gino gonna put up some numbers.
Who the 12-14 league? You starving on them leagues? Like you gotta.
That's what I'm saying. You're in those leagues, just like you do.
Yeah.
But then, how many touchdowns is Gino going to throw? That's the thing. How many touchdowns? How many touchdowns is Gino going to throw? Especially if we want to run the ball like we all think we're going to.
Yeah, that's true.
Or hey, Severe man, 89 speed. Maybe he starts rushing the football.
Exactly. Hey, 89, baby. 89 speed. You know it's time.
That's what they gave him?
They gave him 89 speed on Madden. I was like, what? Are you serious? Genty. He had a faster... Gino. Who did I tell you?
Genty got like a 78 number. I don't know what Genty got.
Don't say a 70-something, bro. Get out of here.
Wait, I don't know. He could be in the 80s for sure. He'd be like an 80, 84.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris, they gave Gino an 89 speed?
Yeah.
Now when we picked up
well deserved.
Bro,
wait, are y'all serious?
I swear to God, bro. We talked about this when we picked up Gino. I was like,
I'm gonna kill people mad, bro.
No. This was last year though.
Mad, bro.
That was last year.
That was last year. But still, it still was like, how did he have a faster speed than like I remember I looked it up. It was like he was faster. It said he was faster than Oh no. They had Jaden Daniels 90. His speed was 90. They had Anthony Richardson as 90. Or I think they had Anthony Richardson's speed as 90. Who's faster? Anthony Richardson or like it's not a 90 to 89 difference between Anthony. However way you want to look at Anthony Richardson as a quarterback, the speed at quarterback is going to be like way different than 89 to 90. That's like that's way too close. in my opinion. I mean,
Madden don't do that though with quarterbacks.
This is Madden 26. I'm looking at it right now. Don't play.
We gotta kill people on Madden.
Geno Smith's name. He got an 82 acceleration, 89 speed, 80 agility, 80 awareness, 81 jumping, 87 toughness,
speed,
93 stamina.
What did he run coming out of college? I know you got drafted in the second round.
He wasn't that fast.
No, 89.
He's never been that fast. He wasn't that fast.
Hey, he could throw. He's smooth throwing too. He's 87.
I know his accuracy is
overall.
up there.
90 short accuracy.
Are you taking
medium accuracy?
Are you taking over under that he rushes over 200 yards this season?
Over. I think we did this already. I think we did this on the round of shit.
Over. I would say over, bro.
I'm taking over for sure.
Over.
I think we put over under at 400 because he just ran for 2-something last year. I want to say. I think his first year with them, he ran for.
AOC speed is minus 32.
He don't want to get hit. He don't want to get hit.
He'll be smart with it though. He'll slide. He'll go out of bounds. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah. He ain't taking on this unnecessary hits.
Thornton. Thorne. That's the Raider fan in you. That's the Raider fan in you. I'm telling you.
That's Raider fans drafting.
Unless you're in a league with a whole bunch of other Raider fans, ain't nobody else gonna take
He might only get 2 catches a game. He might only get like 2 catches a game.
It'll be like those Raider fans who took Tucker last year. Oh, Trey Tucker about to go off. Like, no.
Yeah, I would say don't draft him. But if you see him do something like week 1 or something like that, then I'll pick him up off the wire. But unless you in a league with a whole bunch of Raider fans, ain't nobody about to draft Thornton.
Hey, you got the Madden speeds in front of you, Severe? What's Aiden O'Connell's speed?
Minus 32.
Let me go.
I think they had like 85, right? They had an 85 speed.
Hell nah.
His speed?
Hell no. Nah. His awareness. he got 85 awareness. Like where is Aiden O'Connell?
That's gonna be like a special edition Aiden O'Connell card.
He's not even in the top 30 players on the team, I don't think. What they got, man? They got Tyree Wilson rated a 72.
That's
G
too high.
ran a 4.59. Come on, 80. That's not no 89 speed though, man. 4.59.
Wait. They got Devin White rated as a 71.
Age 35. Age 35.
Tommy Eichenberg is a 69. He too high.
Well, hold on. They got Devin White speed. What?
No, this overall rating.
His overall rating.
Oh, where's Aiden O'Connell at?
I'm about to say Devin White's speed better be nice.
Devin White's speed should be nice. I don't even see Aiden O'Connell on here. Let's see.
Let's see. Aiden. I'm gonna look this up right. Aiden O'Connell.
30 TDs will be nice for Geno though. I ain't gonna lie. Carr won a 4.67. Oh.
Nah, his Carr didn't have a bad 40 time. He just didn't want to run.
Oh, here I found him. Let me see. Aiden O'Connell speed. Aiden O'Connell. They gave him a 75. They gave him a 75.
A 75.
They gave him a 75. Yeah, that's
75.
Why.
You see what I'm saying? Whoever.
But his mobility is what though? Because those two go with each other when you play with the quarterback.
What they give?
They speed is 75. Acceleration is 79.
What's Thornton's speed?
That should be in the 90s.
They don't have the rookies yet. They probably gonna get it announced probably in a month or so.
Okay.
He should be in the 90s. Thornton's speed should be in the 90s. A 4.3? Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, it should be.
It should be like no lower than a 90.
Remember, oh boy ran a fast. Look, they got Devin White as an 88 in speed. So
that's not bad for his age right now.
Yeah, they got Devin White as an 88.
Yeah. 88 actually. I might need it because wasn't they had like Spillane that was like Spillane's speed.
As an 88? If they had Spillane as an 88, that's malpractice.
Yeah,
they got Brock as 89. Brock is 89 in speed.
No, Spillane and Diablo had like the same speed towards the end.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
They on that Darren Waller. They got that.
You know what it is though? I think it's just too many players for them to really look at, and I don't know. Whoever's doing the ratings, like
they're supposed to be like all intensive for the ratings. That's the whole thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you get the same game, but the part is supposed to be that the ratings are supposed to be more accurate of each player now. Yeah.
All right, Jane Daniels, right? Jane Daniels is arguably the fastest quarterback in the NFL, maybe number 2, behind
Lamar.
Probably Lamar,
right? Guess what his speed is?
91.
That's 91. That's what I was gonna say. 91, 92.
Is he faster than Kyler?
He's 90.
Ooh.
Kyler never ran though. That's the thing. Kyler never ran, so we don't know. We don't have I guess Jay never ran either. So it's all eye test, all eyeball.
So his speed is 90, acceleration is 91. Gino's 89.
See, that makes sense.
Gino's 89.
Insane.
That's crazy. Gino's
that don't 89. Make no. They don't make. No. Now you know. But then but to be fair,
hey, I'm not complaining, bro. I ain't complaining.
No, as a Raider fan, I'm gonna love playing that on Madden.
Yeah,
but the cook with Gino.
Right. It's gonna be a lot more better playing with the Raiders because you could the last couple years you couldn't play with the Raiders on Madden. It was depressing. It just you didn't have anything at quarterback and shit.
Damn, they got Kyler as a 93.
Yeah, Kyler can run, bro. Kyler can run.
Yeah, Kyler is a 93.
Kyler got highlight reel runs though, man. He be running in a circle for like 5 minutes and then I'm just gonna run in the
first. His stamina is like a 95.
Yeah. That's how he did us in that second half.
He did us.
Oh man, that was dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, they get my dog. They got a perfect rating. That's what I'm talking about. Lamar. They got Lamar as a 96. So yeah, they got Lamar as a 96.
Yeah, but you see how Lamar, he's at top 5, top 10 quarter, he's one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL. So they have to they have to pay attention to that one. Well, a Geno Smith, no one's really looking at Geno Smith's speed. So you know what?
I'm saying they might have just thrown that under the hook Raider fans up as a glitch of the game.
But they
no, it was 89 with the Seahawks.
With the Seahawks?
Yeah. These ratings are from last year. 26 hasn't come out yet. Yeah, man. But yeah, before we head out, man, let's get back to the training camp. What are the things that you're looking forward to as far as position battles, things that you want to hear from during training camp from this team? Chris, go ahead, start off.
Probably the thing I want to see is just how the offensive line gels together. I want to see someone step it up at the guard position. Whether it's Meredith or maybe we see some improvement with Parham. Maybe the Alex Kappa. The last year what we saw from him was just a one-off. So I just want to see what that guard position looks like. I do want to see Malcolm Kuntz. I want to see that he's looking, he's moving well. He's looking like he's kind of over his injury. Those are the kind of things. I really want to see a little bit of everything because there's so many question marks, with a new offensive coordinator, there's a lot of question marks there. I want to see, Gino making quick decisions, and I want to see the year 2 players make a jump from year 1. So that's kind of the things I'm looking at. Okay.
Leo, man.
Yeah, man, kind of the same with the trenches, but also on the D-line, after what happened with Wilkins, kind of to see what's going to happen with Butler, who's going to step up behind him, whether it's going to be the rookies, you got Tonka coming up, or whether some of the other guys come through, see that. Obviously, how the secondary is going to pan out. Is JB recovering from that shoulder injury? How's the rookie going to look? And what I don't want to dismiss is when we see them in preseason. And if we see no offense, we're like, oh, it's just preseason. We saw it. We didn't want to believe it. And then they went into the regular season. And then we was wondering what happened. So hopefully we'll see some of that creativity show up in the preseason about, okay, they got something cooking on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, man. Severe, man. What's your take, man? What are the things are you looking forward to in training camp?
I'm looking forward to seeing how our starters at corner look. Eric Stokes, and Porter.
You mean Ja'Cory Bennett?
Eric Stokes and Darian Porter. I want to see how our starters look. Two guys now. But really now, I do want to see how the secondary, as Leo was saying, how the secondary comes together. Yeah. Who are going to be the official starters? If JB is able to get back in to the good graces. I know he's been kind of relegated to the bench. His shoulder, he ain't had two shoulders since birth, I guess. He's according to him. So I said now he's finally he got two shoulders. We'll see. Hopefully actually pick a pass off. He's got both of them working now. And in that nickel position, obviously, want to see what we do there. If we maybe make an acquisition, see how Darnay Holmes looks. If we try out some other guys there, Mello Dotson, Jacorian, we try some other people there, and then see how our two new linebackers look together in Pratt and in Landon, because secondary and linebacker, that's going to probably be our two most questionable units. So if we get some solid production out of those guys, I think Max and Combs is going to go bananas. I'm thinking they're going to go bananas. But and we need Pratt and we need Landon to play well, because there's not a whole lot of depth behind those guys. So if they're not playing well, then we really have nobody else to turn to.
We got Tommy Eichenberg, severe.
Yeah, man, nobody else to turn to.
Yeah, I agree with most of y'all, man. I think O-line, defensive line, we want to see how that looks like, especially with the battles happening on the right side or the interior of the offensive line, seeing who's going to stick out, who's going to start. Defensive line, obviously there's some questions on who's going to be the guy while Wilkins is out, because we don't know how long he's going to be out. Is he going to come back during training camp? Is he going to come? Is he going to be I called it during. I didn't want to call it, but it just feels like it's going to be like one of them pup-less type of situations where he's going to miss like the first 4 games and then like the 4 games are going to come and then he's going to be, he still need to get back into football shape type of situation. It's just like, So in the meantime, though,
go ahead and get the surgery, get everything cleaned up, and get ready for next year.
So I saw a report. I don't know how true this report is.
I was about to ask you about that.
Somebody was saying that he already had a procedure, and that they were thinking, they were anticipating. I think the word they said was anticipating him being ready for week 1. I don't know how true that is. Like I said, the source is one of Chris's dear old friends.
I saw that. I was going to show y'all.
It's one of Chris's dear old friends. Chris knows what I'm talking about. It's dear old friend. So that was the source. So you can't always trust things that come from this person's mouth. So I don't know.
It was one of his. That's who it was. Yeah, I thought I sent that to the group chat this morning. I must have forgot.
Dear old friend.
Well, you know what, Chris? Yeah. Raider fans are the smartest fans in the league. All right.
Right.
Well, look, hey, but going back to what I was saying, man, I just think that someone has to step up in the defensive line, so in the interior.
Oh yeah.
And then Chris, you brought up a good point. I want to see what Kuntz looks like. Is he back? Typically, how long does it take for you to look like yourself from if your name is not Adrian Peterson, how long does it take for you to look like yourself from an ACL injury? You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes like 2 years, right? 2 years, and he's just a year removed from that. So what does that look like? Is he going to still be a productive player on that defensive line? We don't know. I also want to see what the chemistry between the receivers, between Geno Smith. Who's going to be the guy that, like, there's always going to be that receiver that we didn't expect. It might be a Trey Tucker. I said it. He might be a surprise breakout player just because now maybe a Chip Kelly could utilize his talents better. Maybe he has a quarterback who, by the stats, if you're looking at the numbers, is one of the most accurate deep ball throwers. You combine that with guys that are fast and who typically want to go run deeper routes, because how many times where Trey Tucker is running deep, as much as, me and Severe, we laugh at how small he is, got short arms, and like, man, it's not a guy that we would want to start on the outside.
No.
Imagine if he had a quarterback that had an arm and it was accurate, that can get him ball down the field. We didn't have that the last couple of years. We had Jimmy G, his arm was shot. Gardner Minshew, inconsistent. His accuracy comes and goes. And then Aiden O'Connell, he's not a deep ball thrower. So it is what it is. Now you got Geno Smith in the building. So what does that look like? Dante Thornton is another guy. Like everybody in Raider Nation is kind of like hyped up, but we'll see what it looks like in training camp and see if he can continue to make plays. Preseason is going to come up, so it's going to be fun watching that. I know it's like only going to be like 2 preseason games, right? 2, maybe 3.
No, we got the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Cardinals.
But it's going to be like one game. Is it the second game where they play the most now? It used to be that third.
Normally second game, right? Yeah.
Usually, back when we had 4, it would be the third game. Yeah. Usually it's usually the second game, but it depends on who our second game is against. Because
49ers,
since we're having joint practices with the Niners, then I doubt if we will show anything. We play anybody out there against the Niners because we're already having joint practices. So it all depends.
So that joint practice and what we hear, what happens during that day is actually going to be a good like barometer of like, okay, this guy might have a big year. This guy's playing well. He's playing against someone that he hasn't played with, because the whole offseason you're playing against the same guy every day. Now you're going against like a different player and you're still balling. So like stuff like that's going to matter. But you mentioned linebackers, like that linebacker room. I think everybody's kind of like predicting that the 2 linebackers, I think it was the linebacker we picked up from the Bengals, from waiver wire, Pratt and obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, former Pittsburgh. Those are 2 guys that everybody has their money on to start because they just been more.
You sleeping on Devin White? You don't expect much from Devin White.
He hasn't done nothing, man. Like it's just, I think what it is too is with him is like he has people in the building that helped him get a opportunity. Spytech, knowing him from his days with Tampa Bay, but
gotta prove it.
Yeah, and he has his attitude got to be on some like I'll do whatever it takes to make the team. So if it
sounds like it, even though it's early, of course everybody say whatever during the off season, but I don't know. We'll see. It sounds like he wants to try to have a leadership type role or at least a mentor type role. So we'll see.
Yeah, and if he could be that guy, that could be a good guy off the bench, and then also be a special teams ace. You know what I mean? Like that's a role too that he can create on the team. But I'm not sure though. It's tough. Him and then another they picked up
Jalen Smith.
Yeah, that one that's a Patrick Graham.
Whoa. It's Notre Dame right there, bro.
Oh, that's your boy. Okay. He hasn't been the same with his injury though. Ever since he had
he never was.
He was nice.
He was cold before that injury, man. Cold. Right. He was special. He was gonna be special.
Yeah. I'm trying to am I forgetting anything? I think cornerback, that battle. Who's going to end up being the 2 outside corners? The nickel corner, who's going to start at nickel? Is it going to be a Darnell Holmes? If that's the case, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
We have Darnell Holmes.
Or what if they move up Chin to the nickel? Then what happens at the safety?
Who? Yeah, I mean, he's going to play some of it. I don't think it's going to be full time though, but he will play down there. I think Palomar will play down there.
That's not a good plan though, man. If you having Chin playing nickel, that's a good plan to have when you do something like a random defensive call, like if you're trying to blitz and you have Chin at nickel. But if your plan is to have
that plays nickel,
exactly. Yeah, I agree. They need to get someone that can play that every down nickel.
Nah, yes, right away. They just might be. Yes. And Tommy Eichenberg is going to be at Starbucks, but he will be back in time for his shift at Starbucks. Don't worry. But no, I think Kappa and White might be there. It might be the Dallin Levitt, the new Dallin Levitt.
Why is everybody forgetting about the other linebacker, that undrafted free agent last year that we or was he undrafted or did we draft
Gainer?
him?
Amari Gainer.
Everybody's kind of forgetting about Amari Gainer. Yeah, like everybody's forgetting about him because obviously. Well, I mean, it says a lot that they're picking up all these linebackers, so they're probably like, Gainer, you're a good guy, but
I mean, he's still around. He's still around, so that's they got rid of Bernie pretty quickly.
Right.
They kept Gainer around, so we'll see. I mean, I think that's a reflection on him and Tommy. Luke Masterson gone too, so we got him up out of here.
Oh man,
deservedly so. So now, like Gainer,
it hurt some Raider fans, but it was time.
I think what helps Gainer is that like Landon and like Devin White, he can also rush the passer.
How is this possible? Come on, Jay. What happened? I've been a 49er fan and an A's fan. How are you a 49er fan and an A's fan?
That's like being a Laker fan and an Angels fan. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I know people like that too.
Like, what's wrong with you?
I know people like
that combination is crazy. It must have been because the Raiders left a couple of times, right? That's probably what it is.
It depends how old he was, because if it would depend, I guess. Yeah.
But he's watching that's what's the Bash Brothers. He's old. Like he's watching.
That Bash Brothers is older. That's McGuire.
Yeah, that's that's Jose Canseco and what you call it, right?
Yep.
Is this Mark McGuire?
Yeah, Mark McGuire, the original.
Two of the most steroided people in the history of baseball.
I will say I grew up an A's fan, but I was like the biggest Barry Bonds fan. Like Barry Bonds, like you just change the channel and like it would be a home run like at every other at bat with Bonds, man. So
it's like I'm a Laker fan, but I watched Jordan's entire career.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta respect greatness, man.
Yeah, I watched every Bulls game. Yeah,
I was a Darryl Strawberry fan.
Man,
that was my dog.
Darryl.
Darryl Strawberry went to
my dog.
Darryl Strawberry went to my high school too.
Did he? He is from there. You're right. Yeah.
Darryl Strawberry went to Christian.
We about to say no wonder I like Darren Waller.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah. No wonder you like Darren Waller. It's all lining up.
It all makes sense now.
No wonder.
Oh damn.
Bobby Brown, the king of R&B. Hey, Bobby Brown, the king of R&B too.
He said, you like Bobby Brown and Rick James? You be listening.
And you're a Laker fan
too. Severe. We didn't catch on, man. Damn.
So good. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody coming through. It's been a great show. Make sure to clock in at this point. Clock out. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Man, hey, man, Chris, man, let the people know where they can find you, what to look forward to, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man, Protect the Shield podcast. I'm on all social medias, man. Just grinding right now, man. Just grinding. Got my show every Tuesday and Sunday, with my boy Severe and 805. Got my show that I do on Dub Raiders channel. We do that, every I think he drops it every Sunday. But salute to Dub. I know he's out on vacation now. Got a couple other things lined up. I'm going to be doing some stuff with my TRS brothers, whenever we kind of make that happen. We always talk about it, but, I'm sure we'll get to it eventually. So, but yeah, just giving, just authentic content, man. So definitely check me out.
Sir, Leo, man, let the people know where they can find you, what to look forward to.
Hey, man, come to my YouTube channel at Chidolinus. Have my regular Monday show, Puro Raider podcast with my boy Chona. Just talk once the season get going again. Start talking that ball. Started a new show because I did start my own Black Hole chapter here in the Inland Empire. So we're doing like a Black Hole podcast thing, editorial podcast. Man. And then of course, just being out there with the nation, bro. I'm that guy that likes to be out there with the clubs and with the booster club. So doing beach events and just got invited to Rosarito with MC Raider to host a live podcast there. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh, that's dope, man.
Looking forward to the home opener, bro. Me getting all my brothers together and getting together for some craziness out there in Fremont on Vegas, big dog.
Yeah, facts.
Man, that's what's up, man. Severe, man. Let the people know they can find you.
You guys know what it is, man. The Severe Raider here on YouTube, IG, Snapchat, TikTok, X, all that good stuff. Kick, Twitch, pissing people off, telling jokes, talking shit. You know how I do.
Sound pick.
Yeah. Hey, you know what it is, man. Arguing. I don't back down from no phase like Jim Harbaugh.
Just don't be in his
until you get that temperature check.
All right, man. Hey, man, we appreciate everybody coming through. Yeah, we'll be back here next week, 50-50 show every Tuesday, like Severe said, and obviously around the Shield next week. We'll have some guests. We'll be able to talk about training camp, hopefully around that time. We might be able to hear some stuff like some drills, some team play. I think the 22nd's on Wednesday. I think we said it was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So Tuesday.
Tuesday. Oh, okay, Thursday. Yeah, by Thursday we should be able to hear some some early stuff from what's going on in training camp.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So we'll have a lot to talk about. But till then, man, make sure to tune in, make sure to clock in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We'll be back at it next week. Any last thoughts before we head out, man?
No, man, just thank you for inviting me. Like I said, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, fire show as always, man. Love being on here.
Man, it was a great conversation, man. We had some that Jim Harbaugh, that Schwartz conversation, man. That was crazy.
Hey.
It's all right, y'all. You have to be wrong, man. I hate to do my brothers like that.
Okay. This is gonna come up in Vegas. Why?
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Oh man.
Man, we'll see y'all soon, man. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace out.
Just win, baby.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.